Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And so I decided to do another tarot reading for the collective. This is just a whatever reading. So as I always say with all of the readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. For the last three readings, for those of you who may have listened to them, if you didn't, the Seven of Swords came out in every single reading in different decks for the last three readings. This deck makes me laugh because it's so messy. It's the What's the Tea Spill deck. And some of the cards in here, I'm just like, this is so messy. But it's still a fun deck. Well, during the pre-shuffle, one of the cards that came out was rumors. And it said, people spreading false information about you, fake news, no facts. And I'm just like, if that is Seven of Swords energy. So I feel it, man, people are a trip. They just are. But yeah, some people may be talking about you at this time, but what they're saying is there's nothing true about it whatsoever. So I guess they're just talking the talk. So I'm going to use this deck, and then I will use the regular tarot deck to clarify. May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to take 4 or 6 cards. We'll see in a second. See what my mood is. Thank you. Thank you. Some of you have a taker around you. Thank you. I already knew that was going to happen. I'm looking at this other card because I told people that. Thank you, with Mercury being in retrograde and the full moon happening. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take one more. May I have another card, please? Okay, you gave me 2. Fine. Thank you. And you know what? This card came out during the pre-shuffle too. I just didn't talk about it. Irresponsible. So somebody's being irresponsible at this time too. See all these cards flipping over. My goodness. Now we know why the rumors are going on. Somebody just needs help. Is what this is. Someone just needs help. All right. So first card that comes out is jealous. So there's some jealousy going on. And it says, wants the one you're with. Wants the one you're with. Okay? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All of this could be the same timeline, or they could all be different timelines. Doesn't have to be all, put together in one thing. Second card that came out is Moocher. Moocher. And it says, someone who survives off another person's income. Or another's income. One who, even if they have their own money, will use someone else's money first. So this is saying somebody, even if they have their own money, they're still going to be like, hey, can you help me pay for this meal right quick? It's like you're at McDonald's and then they're like, hey, can you buy my Happy Meal? Can you buy my Big Mac? Can you buy this? Can you buy that? Whatever. And they have a wad of money in their pocket. Which is probably how they keep all their money, because they don't pay for anything. So, yeah, some of you might be dealing with the moocher. And this is the thing. I have deranged here as well. Deranged. Again, this person is not balanced. It says weird, strange, twisted individual. So there's jealousy, there's rumors, there is mooching. Also, feeling trapped came out. Feeling trapped. And it says, Feeling like there is no way to improve a situation. Could be feeling stuck in circumstances or relationship. Feeling trapped. I don't know why. This is giving me, I know this isn't Angelina Jolie, but it looks like her. And the thing that came to my head with the feeling trapped was Girl Interrupted. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It was with Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder. It's like an old movie. And they were in this mental institution together. So, and I don't know why mental institution came to my mind. Like, somebody might need to be committed is what may be going on. Because also we have irresponsible here too. So somebody's behaving irresponsibly. It says lack of accountability, careless about the consequences of their actions. You can't rely on them. This is a lot. You have deranged, moocher, jealous, feeling trapped, irresponsible. And then you have the sixth house. The sixth house. And it says what someone does routinely, their responsibilities, their skills and training, their employment. If something just said to me after I said employment, someone can't hold the job. It's like they get a job 1 minute and you talk to them and they're like, oh yeah, I started at such and such, da 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 da. And then you talk to them like a month later and they're like, oh, how's it going to such and such? Girl, I'm not at that job anymore. That type of energy. So, yeah. I'm telling you, right, this energy is saying this person needs professional help. That's what it's saying. And then finally, it says truth revealed. That's what I was talking about earlier when I had said, well, I already talked about this with Mercury retrograde, which we're in right now. And then also the full moon that's about to come out in Cancer. So in a few days. So that makes sense that a truth will be unveiled. And it says, the truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon. Secrets have been kept hidden that will come out. Truth unveiled. It will be revealed. So now for some of you, something just said to me that some of you don't know this person is off. You don't know this, but something will happen that will make you see, like maybe you just weren't catching the red flags, but I feel like for some of you, there may be something significant that once it happens, you'll be like, oh, wow. Okay. Let me just take a step back. So yeah, let me do some clarification right quick and see what we get. And you know what? The funny thing is at the bottom of this deck, when I first opened it up, the Hierophant was at the bottom. Hierophant is about commitment, but also it can be about institutions. And now the word that comes to mind is committed, meaning somebody might be committed to an institution. I really feel that someone needs professional help. All right, let me rephrase. Someone needs mental professional help. Let's see what we have. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it? Okay, something's telling me to take this card, set it to the side. What is it that the collective needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, but I guess I'm going to have to take it because guess what's on top of all these cards? The Devil. Toxic tendencies. Internal issues. And remember in one of my readings too, it was the New Year's Day tarot reading. It says, keep that devil out of your life. So somebody is dealing with that energy. And I feel that it might be heightened right now, especially because don't forget, the devil is Saturn energy, which is under Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season. And there's a lot of focus on structure and getting things done and discipline. And I feel that for some people, when they have an expectation of where they should be at a certain point, or for certain goals that they're looking to accomplish, and if they don't accomplish them, I feel like it shines a bigger light internally, mentally, on them, where it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't get it done, or whatever, where there's a lot of insecurity is what they're doing. And I feel the insecurity is coming from comparison, which, FYI, don't compare yourself to anyone, because everyone's incomparable. You can't really compare people. You can, but you can't. Because as I mentioned before, due to the cloth that we're cut from, we're all incomparable. We're all unique. So the best thing that you can do is run your race and try to outdo what you did yesterday. Meaning compete with yourself, not anyone else. But for this, the devil is on top. Now, the card next to it is the King of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, the King of Pentacles came out in one of the readings yesterday. So we have the devil. Under the devil, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is extreme pain, is what this is. Also, it can be a cycle ending. Under that is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about slow moving. For some of you, you felt like this was never going to end. Or this person that we're talking about has felt like whatever they're going through is not going to end. But then you have the Four of Pentacles. Also with this person, this is so weird. And I don't want to say weird, it's just, okay, this is the energy. This person doesn't like to share what they're going through. You can call it ego, especially with King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles has an ego. His is almost as big as the King of Wands. But yeah, King of Pentacles has an ego. So maybe you can call it ego, that they don't like to share stuff of what's going on in their life. And honestly, I'm not so sure. I almost feel like this needs to be in reverse. Because I don't feel like they're in character. They are putting up appearances. And it's almost like they're a King of Pentacles on the outside, where they're trying to project this, but really they're like a Knight of Pentacles, maybe even a Page. It's just they don't share their feelings, even though in some situations it's obvious that something is not right. That's why I feel this is in the reverse if it is related to this person. What else here? Chariot is Cancer energy. So that's moving forward. Also, Chariot's a victory card too. And then you have the Lovers with the choice. And then you have the Six of Cups, childhood and nostalgia, and also surprise too. Because sixes can be about surprises in a way. So we have water energy here. We have earth energy here. Some air energy, but mostly water and earth. So this person could be a water sign or an earth sign. Also, the card I set to the side is the Tower. Remember when I told you something told me to take this card? I didn't know what it was. This is the Tower. I feel this Tower is this. Going back to the truth unveiled, that's what I feel this Tower is. Where something is coming out. I feel someone is mentally unbalanced. And again, I'm not a medical professional, psychiatrist, or anything like that. I'm just reading the tarot cards and the energy. And, the regular cards too, the oracle cards. But I feel if somebody was hiding something about their mental stability, it will come out. But in other situations, I feel like it was kind of obvious if we're talking about the same person here. Again, could be same timeline, could be different timelines. But if we're talking about the same person that's irresponsible, can't hold the job, has jealousy issues, spreads rumors and gossip, and does all this other stuff deranged, then I feel like it would be obvious, is what I feel. Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So with that, usually with the seven, it's saying that there's a lot of options, and there's no telling what you could get with those options, but also it can talk about confusion too. Maybe there's some confusion. Also, I heard something to the effect of someone tells multiple stories, and then it's like, okay, you're trying to keep up with everything they're saying, and it's like, okay, wait a minute. You're doing the most right now. Can we just stick with one story? With that. Any more cards? Anything else we need to hear? Thank you. What is this? Queen of Cups. More Cancer energy. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. So, and also King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So, yeah. Listening to the intuition. Don't forget the full moon is in Cancer. So that's kind of amazing. Lots of Cancer energy here. Something said to me that for some of you, if you're dealing with someone who is lying to you, your intuition is going to carry you through whatever you uncover. And your intuition will more than likely help you uncover things too. But I don't feel that whatever is going on in this person's world will have a huge impact on you, because I feel you will move forward regardless of what happens with the Chariot energy. Anything else? Yeah, the Star, healing. Healing, a wish coming true, rebuilding as well. Don't forget Six of Cups is there, so it could be about rebuilding something with someone. Also about guidance too. So yeah, but I think about healing as in regards to this situation. Healing is what I get most from this. Is what I get. Also, I heard an open mind. Some of you, there may be a situation where maybe your mind wasn't as open, and now it's a lot more open. I was looking down at my feet because my socks were getting on my nerves. I don't, believe it or not, I'm not a big socks person. You know, I'm about to take them off now. But yeah, I believe an open mind is going to play a role in whatever's going on, because maybe you've never dealt with something before like this in regards to this type of personality. And now that you're seeing it up close and personal, is helping you have a little bit more empathy to those who might be dealing with the same thing. Where before this happened, you might have sort of dismissed these type of things in the past as just whatever. But now that you have a front row seat, you're kind of like, okay, you know what? There's more here that needs to be studied. There's more grace that needs to be given for situations like this. So yeah, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that is, the message is, this person needs professional help, is what the message is. All right? KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.